Okay, Raj, welcome on YourPedia.
Hi, sir.
Okay, and Raj, let me thank you for the time you gave. And presently, you are doing your MS, which is also called MTech RA, if I'm not wrong, in IIT Bombay. And this you are in computer science department. Am I right, Raj?
Um, I would say MTech RA is different.
Okay.
Uh, MS is just a different
Okay.
part of it.
So in IIT Bombay, MTech RA is also there, right?
Yes, there is MTech TA and MTech RA.
Okay, and
Then for
MS is
MS
different.
also, yeah, for MS also there is TA and RA.
Okay, so MS course is entirely different, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So we'll get to know more about that. So Raj, I want to interact with you related to this only to know about your journey, your department, and opportunities related to your department. So I start with your background, like आप कहाँ से बीटेक किया है आपने राज और आपका स्कोर वगैरह कैसे थे गेट वगैरह का आपका और सीजीपीए you already know that
Hmm.
students want to know the things so that everything you please share with us.
Yeah, sure, sure. As sir said, I'm Raj Pastagia, and I belong from Surat, Gujarat, and did my BTech in IIIT Vadodara. So after IIIT Vadodara, I joined. I joined a company as a software developer, as well as I was doing my study for GATE examination, and I got 701 score in GATE. And from I am from OBC category, if that matters. And yeah, after that I applied for the IITs and I got admission in MS by research at IIT
Okay.
Bombay.
Wonderful. IIT Bombay student rated number one. I tell you, on the basis of what students' perception is, I'm telling you that. I'm not talking about any other scale, but student perception. And it is indeed a great institute, Raj. But I want to know from you, like, this MS program. MS program का
Right.
awareness लोगों को नहीं है, Raj. I tell you honestly. MS course
Okay.
एक wonderful course होता है. बट स्टूडेंट्स को इन कोर्सेज के बीच का डिफरेंस पता नहीं होता है एमटेक एमएस एमटेक आरए एमएस आरए एंड ऑल सो कैन यू प्लीज टेल अस अबाउट दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग
सो बेसिक डिफरेंस एमटेक और एमएस में ये है कि एमटेक पे आप बेसिकली कोर्स वर्क में ज़्यादा फोकस करते हो.
ओके
Like you will be doing around 11 courses,
ओके
including department electives and core courses.
ओके
While in MS, from first semester you will be assigned as part of some research work, and that should be continue from third semester as part of your research thesis. So basically, for MS or MS by research, we say it. MS by research is basically doing R&D work, research and development work, while you can also do the coursework. But as far as the coursework goes, your professor can suggest some courses. But MTech, that is completely different from the professor work.
ओके
Right, so you only have to do 5 courses or minimum. That is the minimum criteria for courses. Like you have to minimum do 5 courses during your tenure. The MTech, the part where TA and RA differs is TA basically is 2 year course and RA is basically 3 years course for MTech. And for MS, whether you are TA or whether you are RA, it will be like flexible course from 1.5 year to 3 year, depending on how you do your research well, and depending on how, if your professor is willing to give you your degree.
ओके Okay, now Raj, let me ask you another question directly from the students. You know, students को दो options होती हैं, दो options के बारे में वो जानना चाहते हैं. Option number one, some
Mhm.
students would like to go for even higher education, maybe PhDs or something, and
Right.
some majority would like to go into job market, right?
Yeah.
Now you please tell me, as far as the MS and MTech is concerned, where is the difference? Is there any difference in job market, I mean getting the job probability and higher education में दोनों courses को how do you put for those students who want to pursue for higher education further and those students who want to land up in the some corporate jobs?
Okay, so let's start with the education, higher education part. after MTech there is only PhD, right? So we will be doing PhD. So it is easier to get into reputed institute from while doing PhD while you are doing MS. So MS because it is like a research background. And MTech is basically coursework background. The MS students are more preferable when we say I want to go into PhD degree, PhD part. Well, it is not necessary that you are if you are MTech you won't get the uh, what we say you won't be getting into PhD. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है, ऐसा hard and fast rule नहीं है, but because MS is like background with research, you will be getting more preferred in PhD.
Maybe in MS you have more time, so you can publish your papers or something like that, which
Yeah,
indirectly helps
MS.
PhD.
Yeah, so professors also allow us to publish the papers in MS, and they also encourage us to publish the papers.
Now, as far as the job is concerned, Raj, that is the very crucial
Mhm.
question. That is very crucial question.
As far as the jobs concerned, so I'm not sure about that much detail because I'm not yet in the placement
Okay.
scenario. But for MTech, it is just like BTech. When we go with BTech and the fourth year, we try to do in the placement season. So it is same for MTech, TAs or RS. TAs will get the placement season on third semester, and RS because they have 3 years compulsory, they will get the placement season in fifth semester. While going with MS, there is no rule for there is no specific rule that you have to go to PhD or you are not allowed to sit into placement season as far as IIT BA is concerned.
Okay.
So it is also same as MTech, but I would say when you are doing MS, you're most likely you will be doing some of the R&D related job positions. That would be a greater opportunity for you if you are doing MS. But other than that, there is no hard and fast rule for you can't go to software development or something like that.
But Raj,
Companies don't. Yeah.
this
Yeah.
like computer science is a domain in which companies also tend to hire those people who are highly specialized in knowledge, those who can think of creatively, those who can do R&D and all. So don't you think MS finds even better opportunities there?
uh, Companies don't differentiate between them. They only try. They allow everyone. So after that, from the interview, if they find anything, they will just hire. They
Okay.
don't differentiate it.
So could you talk to your seniors related to placement opportunities in your department, in your courses in IIT Bombay?
I didn't get like what.
Could you interact with your seniors, Raj, there in IIT Bombay and see what kind of
Hmm.
placement situation is there?
Yes, I can like.
No, no.
Uh,
Could you interact? आपकी बात हुई उनके साथ अभी
हाँ
जैसे आप?
हाँ हाँ, मेरी बात हुई थी लाइक इस साल थोड़ा रिसेशन चल रहा है, तो लाइक मास्टर्स में ऐसा मुझे पता चला कि फर्स्ट जो पहले ऐसे IIT बॉम्बे में ऐसा होता है कि लाइक 15 दिन तक प्लेसमेंट सीजन चलता है, जो फर्स्ट स्टेज होता है उसमें फर्स्ट टू दिन पहले 2 दिन में ही मोस्टली सारी बड़ी बड़ी कंपनियां आ जाती है, राइट. सो उसमें मोस्टली प्लेसमेंट्स हो जाते हैं, बट क्योंकि अभी रिसेशन चल रहा है तो अराउंड 50% के ऊपर नीचे अराउंड प्लेसमेंट हुआ था पहले 2 दिनों में.
Okay.
So it was kind of low, but it is not that much low. While BTech was normal, like for BTechs, the placement was normal that
Okay.
year.
Okay. So कुछ recessionary phase देखने में आ रहा है थोड़ा थोड़ा.
हाँ, थोड़ा थोड़ा आ रहा है, but next year I would say most probably ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा from third year, from third semester.
Okay. So Raj, now let me ask you, आपका जो स्कोर था 701 you said and all, तो इसके बेस पे और कहाँ पे opportunities explore हुआ था आपका? Which other courses you got through this calls or something?
I'll just say कि 701 is the score where you will get every college with MS degree for MS degree. So at least you will get the opportunity for interview, right? So मुझे basically IIT मुझे कहाँ से आया था, हाँ आईआईटी मद्रास से एमएस का कॉल आया था फॉर इंटरव्यू. आईआईटी बॉम्बे एक्चुअली वो तो आया ही था. आईआईटी बॉम्बे में भी एमएस का इंटरव्यू का कॉल आया था. While I wouldn't go I didn't go beyond that because I knew that one of them I will be taking forward, or other than that I will be going to IIT Kanpur because I was sure I will be getting that on the IIT Kanpur. So these four were my best options. And जो मेरा जो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, लाइक जो फर्स्ट राउंड आया था, तो फर्स्ट राउंड में ही डायरेक्टली मुझे
you are talking about us COPE.
Yes, COPE. Yeah. So the first round of the COPE, I got IIT Bombay directly for MS, and the second one I got was IIT Kanpur for MTech cybersecurity. Then उसके नेक्स्ट वीक में सारे IIT Delhi and IIT Hyderabad, IIT Hyderabad also, IIT Madras also, सबके मेरे इंटरव्यूज चल रहे थे. तो सो नेक्स्ट वीक से मुझे सेकंड राउंड से लाइक मुझे IIT दिल्ली का एक ऑफर आ गया MS का. देन IIT हैदराबाद का ऑफर मतलब बहुत लेट आया था, लाइक फोर्थ राउंड के अराउंड आया था, और तब तक मैं था नहीं, क्योंकि थर्ड राउंड में मैंने IIT बॉम्बे लॉक कर दिया था. तो मैं थर्ड राउंड तक तो गया था. तो तब तक मुझे ऑल एंड ऑल IIT मद्रास से एमएस का अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला था, IIT बॉम्बे से एमएस का अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला, IIT दिल्ली में एमटेक मिला था जिसमें साइबर सिक्योरिटी स्पेशलाइजेशन था. IIT दिल्ली में भी एमएस का अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला था. IIT कानपुर में एमटेक एमएस बोथ मिला था. सारे जितने भी कोर्सेज अवेलेबल थे, एमटेक नॉर्मल, एमटेक साइबर सिक्योरिटी, एमएस नॉर्मल, एमएस साइबर सिक्योरिटी, एवरीथिंग IIT कानपुर में मुझे सब मिला था. और अगर फोर्थ राउंड में जाता तो मुझे IIT हैदराबाद मिलना था.
Okay, wonderful. So that's the options you explored, Raj, and I think you have taken the best one, and you are satisfied with that also now. So Raj, आगे का now last question I'll ask you is like, you have any plans for future?
Sir, I'm focusing on cyber security, so let's hope that मैं मोस्टली तो प्राइवेट जॉब में ही जाना चाहूंगा, बट मे बी नेक्स्ट ईयर और थर्ड सेमेस्टर इफ माय माइंड चेंजेस आई वुड गो फॉर हायर एजुकेशन.
ओके, वंडरफुल. सो ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट फॉर व्हाटएवर एंडेवर यू टेक, राज. जिस भी डायरेक्शन में आप जाएं, ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट फॉर दैट. एंड अगेन लेट मी थैंक यू फॉर द टाइम यू गेव. और अगर जैसे भी गेट एग्जाम के बाद स्टूडेंट्स, वी मेंटर द स्टूडेंट्स फॉर दैट, उसमें हम इनवाइट करते हैं द स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम वेरियस कोर्सेज, बिकॉज यू आर द ब्रांड एम्बेसडर ऑफ योर इंस्टीट्यूट एंड योर कोर्स. So usme I will request you some particular day where students will be there and they would like to know more about your department, so we'll invite you,
sure.
Raj, right?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Raj.
Okay, bye sir, thank you.